There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly. Only perspectives. I wouldn't have missed a single minute of it. Not for the whole world. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. The easiest way to be reborn is to live and feel life every day. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. As for methods of prayer, all are good as long as they are sincere. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Don't react, cut them off silently. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Everything takes time. Bees have to move very fast to stay still. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. Humanity must forgive humanity, for only then can we be humane. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Perhaps home is not a place, but simply an irrevocable condition. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Maneuvering with an army is advantageous. With an undisciplined multitude, most dangerous. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. I finally figured out The only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm